Now, if you are working on any validation part, then back button functionality should not work. So we have to write that back button functionality in a separate module. Okay, the 2000 screen, I am applying the back button here, right? And now user command 2000 is there, right? So here I am writing back button functionality, back cancel or exit leave program. I am taking the separate module only. Okay, the back button functionality I am writing the separate module only, but the validation part will come here. The TB, I mean, before calling this one. Okay, before calling this one, here SA1 I am calling the subscreen, right? So in the SA1, the 2003 screen is there. Okay, 2003 screen is there. So it will validate at here only in the 11th line. Okay, in the 11th line, the validation is going on. Call subscreen SA1 is there. Okay, in the SA1, 2003 screen is there. The 2003 validation is going on. So the program will stop at that place only. It won't come to the next line because that is the error message. Okay, error message will stop the execution of the program at that place. Okay, the cursor won't go to next line, so it won't call here. Okay, this module won't call here. The cursor is coming to the 11th line. In the 11th line only error is coming. Okay, the cursor will stop at that place only. It won't come to the 12th line and 13th line. If the cursor come to 13th line, then back button functionality should work here. Okay, now what we have to do here, at exit command we have to take. Okay, at exit command. So if you write this one, so whenever the PAA will come on the 2000 screen out at the time, first of all, at exit command, it will check, the system will check here, is there any at exit command or not? Okay, at exit command module is there or not? If at exit command module is not available, then it will execute line by line. Okay, 11th line, 12th line, 13th line, like that, it will execute line by line. Okay, if is there any at exit command module, then it will go to that line first of all. It will come to the 13th line. Okay, so this is the module subprogram. It will go inside of the subprogram. Okay, it will go to the inside of the subprogram. It will execute line by line. Okay, it will execute line by line. Now it will come to the 11th line. Okay, so after execution of 13th line, the cursor will come to the 11th line. Let me check how it will work. And one more thing, so for the back button functionality, where is the back button? This is the back here, right? ST80 is there. Kiran, are you are disturbing the screen here? Okay, and now this is the back button functionality. Here I have applied. So in the function type, click on F4 button. So the exit command is there, right? Just double click on it. Okay. I'm selecting E here. Click on OK button. Activate it. Okay. Now double click on the main program. Right click on it and activate it. Now let me check here. Okay. How it will work. We will check it once. Check it once. Okay, and here I'm giving something 100 to 105 invalid number I'm giving, and go to this and go to the debugging screen /h I'm giving here for the debugging. Click on get data. See the cursor is coming to the 11th line and click on F5 button. Fine, fine, fine. I'm clicking on back button functionality now. Okay, if I click on back button functionality, automatically it is coming to the I have applied at exit command here, right? So it is coming inside of that one. click on F5 button. Okay, the program is leaving here. Okay, so if once I click on back button at the time, directly it is going. Okay, if I click on back button, actually if I click on back button, then any button, if I click on any button, then it will come to the PAI first of all. Okay, PAI. And for back button only, if I click on back button, it will go to the inside of this one. At exit command is there, right? It is going inside of this user command 2000 is there, right? So it is going inside of that module. Okay, and the code is executing at the back button functionality. The leave screen is there, so program is terminating there. Okay. Fine. Now one more concept, that is model dialog box. Okay, so you know about normal screen and subscreen and model. Now we have to get know about normal dialog box. Selection screen is outdated, and so if you want to do, in the selection screen, okay, select options is there, right? So for that one we will go for this one, model dialogs. Here 2003 is there, right? Here selection screen is coming. Okay, selection screen is coming. Why it is coming like that? Because I am declaring this one, this 2003, I am declaring one include selection screen, begin of screen, screen number as sub screen. Okay, like that I am declaring here, right? So if you do like that, then there is a selection screen here. Okay, and model dialog box. Model dialog box means we have to provide something, uh, starting position, ending position, like that. So one screen will come. Just assume. If you see it here, so I want to display one screen like this. Okay, so the screen is starting from here. Okay, how much width is coming here, and how much, the top, how much width, how much height is coming, empty space is coming, and here also how much space is coming here. Okay, so when it is starting here. Okay, before that one, how much length is there, and top also how much length is there, and here also in the bottom also how much length is there for the top end, a right side end, and the bottom end how much width is there, gap is there. So these all things we have to maintain. Okay, these all things we have to maintain, like call screen. Okay, starting at 1 1 and ending at 50 60. Okay, this is the top and horizontal, top and left side, and this is the bottom and right side. Okay, so we have to call the screen like that. It will work like normal screen only. Okay, it will work like normal screen only. So I will go for that one now. Click on create button. Simply I will declare one work area data begin of work area. Directly I am declaring the work area here. I am not declaring the structure here. Directly I am declaring work area. VBAK, VBELN type VBAK. end of work area. I'm declaring on work area. Okay, that's it. And now I will go to the screens. I mean, I will create one screen here, 2000 screen. I will create here. Just right click on the main program, click on create button on the screen number. Screen here. The screen number is 2000. Click on OK button, and this is the main screen. Okay, main screen. And click on layout button here. Save and layout button here. Okay, now I will give something input field here. Okay, yes, I mean sales document number I will give. Now I want to display those information in the next screen. Okay, and here this is the dictionary field. I will take something data from BBAK. BBELN I am taking only BBEL. This is the input field, right? So I am taking like this, and the input field name I will change to LV, local variable. Okay, LV BBELN, and click on get data. Okay, click on get data. Get data, and here also get data. Okay, function code is get data, and I will apply here something back button here only. Okay, back button I am not applying the standard ones. I am applying here the custom one. Back button here I am writing, and I will apply something box for this one. Where is the box? This is the box here, and I am applying something box for this one. Okay, now the box name I am giving something. This is for information. Okay, just for information. Now click on save button. Click on back button. Okay, if you click on flow logic, it is coming like this. Okay, now I will do one thing here. I mean, I'm writing something code. If I click on get data, then what will happen? If I click on back button, then what would happen? I'm writing that code now. Double click on the module, the PAI. Click on yes button. Now I'm not creating any include here. Directly I'm saving the main program only. Okay, the main program only. So here the declaration is coming, data begin of work area, and after that one module is coming here. And before that one I have to declare, okay, LV underscore VBELN I have taken in the input screen, right, in the 2000 screen. So I have to declare that input field here data LV underscore VBELN type VBAK hyphen VBELN. Okay, and now here I will take case SY hyphen UCOM. Okay, case SY hyphen UCOM when I click on get data, when I click on back button. Okay, end case. Okay, if I click on get data, then I want to fetch the data. Okay, select single BBELN AEDT from BBAK into work area BBAK. Okay, where BBELN equal to LV underscore BBELN. Okay, so if I click on get data, then I'm fetching something data and back button functionality is there, right? And I want to call one more screen here. Okay, call screen. The screen number is 2001 I'm giving. Okay, 2001 giving. In the 2001 I want to display the this work area information, and if I click on back button, okay, if I click on back button, leave program. Shift F1. Okay, now 2001 is there, right? I want to create that 2001. And now right click on the main program and click on create button. This is the 2001 and this is the model dialog box. Okay, model dialog box. On the description, this is the um, detailed information and model dialog box I have taken. Click on save button. Okay. Now click on, before that one, we have to maintain the starting position, ending position like that. Okay, for the screen. Car screen 2001, that is okay. Okay, this is the model dialog box, so I have to give something starting position and ending position, right? 30, 30. Okay, you just this is starting. Okay, starting at 30, 30 and ending at 80. Let me check that one, how it will come. Okay, 30, 30 and 80, 80 I am taking, and now click on save button in the 2001 screen. Okay, I am designing the screen here. And now here I will display the data of VBAK, VBELN, AEDAT. I have to check here where is this AEDAT. Otherwise, I will take AUDAT. I will change that one. AUDAT I am taking and Kunar. Kunar is coming here. Click on OK button. Okay, and I am displaying like this. Okay, I will change the names here. Work area VBAK hyphen VBLN. And this one also I am changing the name here. Work area VBAK hyphen ADT. And here also work area VBAK hyphen. Okay, and now I'm adding something back button here. If I click on back button, then previous screen should come. Back button, click on save button, click on logic, and here I'm applying something back button functionality. Save come equal to leave program ended. Okay, if I click on back button, I have to go to the previous screen, right? Leave to screen 0. Okay. Previous screen is there, so leave to screen 0. I have to write here, and there is a main program. AUDAT I have to take in place of AUDAT. I have to take AUDAT. Fine, and here also AUDAT. And double click on the main program. Check it. Activate it. There is no error. Now I am creating one transaction code for this one. This is the model. What the program name? The program name is ZMPP9. Screen number is 2000, and I am selecting the checkboxes here. Click on save button. Double click on the main program, right click on it and activate it. Okay, it's activated. Now I will execute that program. Okay, so something screen is coming here. I'm giving 4969. Okay, click on get data here. So it is coming like this. Okay, it is coming like this. This is the screen. Okay, screen is coming like this. Full screen is not coming. I'm giving something here 30 and 80 I'm giving like that. Right. Now click on back button. It will come to this screen. Okay, and if you want to decrease the length here, we can decrease that one. Back button. 1 minute, where is it? Where I'm calling this one, I'm calling here right, and here I will display 60 60. Let me check how it will come. Okay, double click on the main program, right click and activate it. Program is activated. So one more time I will execute the program. Click on get data. So it's coming like this. Okay, so I have to, I mean, the uh, in the right side gap is coming a little bit lengthy here. So we have to adjust like that. Okay, we have to adjust like that. How much length you want, how much width you want, like that. We have to adjust that one. Okay, fine. I'm giving something this one starting and ending positions. Okay, it's coming like this now. This is a box. It is coming like looking like one pop-up, one window, pop-up window like that. Okay, if you click on back button, so it will go to the previous screen. Okay, so this is the way to work on model dialog box. So if you want to display the screen like one pop-up, then we have to go for model dialog box, and it will work like uh, normal screen only. Okay, so these are the concepts in the module tool programming. Anyone have doubts up to here? And I have given one scenario, right? So anyone are not understanding the concept or any doubts in that one? Fine. Fine. Tomorrow we'll meet at 6:30 a.m. Then bye. Jai Hind.